Once upon a time in a far-off land, there was a little girl who lived on a farm with her family. But life on the farm wasn't very fun. There wasn't much to do, and the little girl dreamed of a world filled with color and excitement. When she looked around, she saw a tree with a tiny house balanced on top of it. She took a few steps closer, and suddenly the tree began to shake. But they told her that in order to get there, she would have to go to the Emerald City and ask the Wizard of Oz for help. The wizard lived deep within the city, and to get there, she would have to walk down the yellow brick road. The Scarecrow told her that he had been stuck in the forest for many years, and that he wanted a brain so that he could think like a human. She invited him to join her on her quest to see the wizard. Soon they heard a crash in the bushes, and out popped the Tin Woodman. He told Dorothy that he had been chopping wood when he got rusty and stuck. He thought that he was too stupid to do anything, and believed that the wizard could help him. She poured some water over him and oiled his joints so that he could move more easily. They heard a loud roar and the sound of crashing trees, but he was too scared to try. When Dorothy promised to help him, he joined her, the Scarecrow and the Tin Woodman, on their quest to see the wizard. Out popped a very large lion, and Dorothy was terrified. But when he came closer, she saw that he was crying. The Good Witch of the North appeared and told her that she had had the power to go home all along. Suddenly, she was back in her farm in Kansas, with Toto by her side. She had traveled to a magical land, defeated a wicked witch, and most importantly, found a little bit of herself along the way. All she had to do was click her silver shoes together 3 times and repeat after her. It was made entirely of green bricks and was the most beautiful place Dorothy had ever seen. Inside, the wizard appeared before them in all of his glory. The Tin Woodman was so grateful for her help that he told her he would do anything for her. She asked him if he would join her and the Scarecrow in going to see the wizard, and he happily agreed. So Dorothy thanked the Munchkins for their help and started down the road with Toto by her side. And he gave the Scarecrow, the Tin Woodman, and the Lion tasks to complete before he would help them too. The house fell and crushed the Wicked Witch of the East beneath it. One day a terrible tornado came and swept her away from her home. They were so happy that she was dead because she had always been very mean and nasty. And as a reward for helping them, they told Dorothy that she could have anything she wanted, knew that if she didn't try, her friends would never get what they wanted. When they returned to the Emerald City, they were all very happy. So she set out on her quest with Toto and the others by her side. She held on tight to her dog, Toto, as they flew through the air. When they landed, she found herself in a magical world unlike anything she'd ever seen before. The place was called the Land of Oz. He couldn't take them to see the Queen of Oz like he had promised, and he couldn't send her home. The flowers seemed to be staring at her, and the trees whispered secrets to each other whenever she passed by. She walked and walked until she finally came to a fork in the road and sat down on a nearby tree stump to rest. And it was filled with talking trees and flowers that giggled when she passed by. As she walked, she heard a small cry for help. When the Munchkins heard what had happened, they came running and carried the house off of their witch. She only wanted to go home. As she walked, she began to notice strange things happening around her. That's when she met the Scarecrow. When Dorothy learned that he wanted to go to the Emerald City. 2. When Dorothy saw how sad he was as they continued down the yellow brick road. The Cowardly Lion told them that he wanted the courage to be brave like all the other animals. He wanted to be the king of the jungle, and the 4 of them continued on until they finally reached the Emerald City. He told Dorothy that she would have to defeat the Wicked Witch of the West in order to get what she wanted, though Dorothy didn't want to hurt anyone. After a lot of hard work and a few close calls, Dorothy and her friends finally defeated the Wicked Witch. But Dorothy was upset to find out that the wizard wasn't very powerful at all. But before Dorothy became too upset, Dorothy thanked the witch for her help and clicked her shoes together. Everything was just the way it had been before she left, but she was a little bit different now.